I know that as students, we have all struggled before on how to manage our time wisely. We all have extracurricular activities, work, jobs, and stuff that takes up a lot of our time. And sometimes it's hard to accomplish everything you want all at once. Hello, my name is Hannah Hogan, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys about the Pomodoro technique of time management. And this is a topic that I've been studying for a few weeks now. So today I will teach you guys how the use of the technique can break up your work into chunks, and then using a timer to break that into intervals to then be more successful with your work. So today I will be talking about what the Pomodoro technique is, how to do it and apply the steps to yourself, and then the full technique brought all together. First, I'm going to begin with talking about what it is. So according to Cirillo Consulting, the Pomodoro technique is a 6-step method that was created by Francisco Cirillo in the late 1980s. And this is a technique that can be successful in life throughout your entire life. So you guys can use this here in your academic career at Southern and furthermore into the workplace. So a little bit about my graph. So the red represents the work. So for example, if I do a small task, I would do a 25-minute session. And then therefore, the yellow represents the play or a break. So then I would get a 5-minute break. Moving forward, if you did a longer session, the red could be a few 25-minute Pomodoros. So then therefore you get a longer break. So according to Larry D. Burton, he says that the Pomodoro technique is simple, but it's yet powerful. So he said that he's used it in his own work before actually, and it's transformed his work. So just to summarize a little bit, for my first main point, I've talked to you guys about what the Pomodoro technique is, and I've given you a little bit of background on it and who invented it. So now that I've told you guys about what it is, I'm going to move on to how to do it and apply the steps to yourself. So how many Pomodoros might you need? Well, it really depends on the task. So you must write down the tasks that you need and then figure out how long each task is going to take you. So for example, a smaller task may only take 2 Pomodoros versus a bigger task, which may take 4 Pomodoros. So let's do 1 Pomodoro. So for example, let's say the focused work is 25 minutes. So a smaller task could be like doing a sheet of math homework, and then therefore you would get a 5-minute break. And then this equals 1 Pomodoro. So let's repeat this with 4 Pomodoros. So for example, let's say you do a larger task, so like a 4-page essay. This would then take longer, so therefore you would get a longer break. So to summarize, I've told you guys about the Pomodoro technique and the 6-step method that it is. First, you choose a task, and then you set your timer for that task. Once you do that, you work on that task. Once it's all finished, you check mark it and then put it aside when it's all set. You take your break depending on how long each of the sessions were, and then you can repeat this if you'd like. Now that I've told you guys about what it is and how to apply those steps, I'm going to put together the full technique and use an example of my own. So now is a time where we've all been really stressed out, and it's hard to manage our time when we're doing online classes. I know that my workload has drastically increased since we went online. And sometimes it's hard to be at home during this. You guys can be distracted by your phones, your family, or wanting to be outside. So now I think time management is probably what we all really need to work on right now. And I think the Pomodoro technique can help you guys be successful for the rest of the semester. So actually, according to Forbes magazine, they do have an app and they do have free templates. So you guys can actually use these to finish the semester. So let's start. So step 1, I chose my task. I chose to do my English 312 project. I'm teaching a lesson plan to my class. Step 2, I set my timer. So the first session I did was 25 minutes. Moving on to step 3, I did my work. So I put myself in a very quiet environment, got rid of all distractions from me. I put my phone on the other side of the room so I could focus. Step 4, I completed my work. I put a check mark on my work and then put that aside so I knew that I was finished. Step 5, so I took a short break. So since my first session was only 25 minutes, I only took a 5-minute break and I had a snack. Moving forward a little bit, my second session, I did more Pomodoros, so therefore I took a longer break. So I went outside. So today I've talked to you guys about what the Pomodoro Technique is, how to do it and apply those steps to yourself and your own tasks that you need to complete. And I put the full example together by showing you guys an example of my own. So to conclude, today I have taught you guys how to use the Pomodoro Technique efficiently and how to apply it to your own tasks in life. And now that you guys are all familiar with the technique, I encourage you guys to apply it to the rest of the semester and finish strong with the semester online.